So, at this time naman po, ano po ba yung pwede nating gawin? No? Now we know about this amazing line of products. Now, ito pong mga products na to, we encourage you, you use it, be a product of the product. Ang tanong, saan ko po ba mabibili yan? Ay naka-lockdown kami dito. Okay, so yan po yung sasagutin ng ating susunod na presenter. Another thing, meron po tayong napakagandang opportunity na miski nasa bahay ka lang, pwede mong i-share itong amazing line of products po natin. Meron tayong platform. You can start and build your business in more than 200 countries and territories. Ito na po siguro yung opportunity na ipinananalangin po ninyo. So without further ado, para po i-present po sa atin yan, pakinggan nyo pong maigi tong ating presenter dahil napakaganda po ng kanyang isi-share sa atin. Paano po tayo magra-rise up, no, in the midst of these challenging times? Ano po yung opportunity na pwede natin gawin? At nako, ito pong ating presenter is one of our Lifestyle Director 1. Ito po yung nag-grab ng opportunity during the time of pandemic, during the challenging times. Nakita nyo po yung opportunity. And true enough, no, talagang naramdaman niya po ngayon at naging life mission na po ito, naging advocacy niyo na po ito. Sharing the good news all around the world. One of our Lifestyle Director 1, MGRS qualifier na rin po yan. And at the same time, marami na rin po siyang mga taong natulungan all the way from Scotland, UK. Please help me welcome none other than Lifestyle Director 1, Miss Nancy Nicole. Welcome to the call, Miss Nancy.
Thank you, Rico, and good evening, everybody. Good morning to those people that are coming from other countries. We have Stella in the house as well. I don't know Miss Marim if she's from where. I don't know if she's from Nigeria. I'm not sure. But just would like to tell you about this amazing testimony before I go into the presentation, Rico. Because my brother, as far as I could remember, since we were kids, he always have problems with his throat. He's always like, coughing and everything else. And, until we grow up, until we are all matured now, he's still like that. And last Christmas, I decided to give out to my siblings bottles of Fountain of Life as a gift because I believe that's more valuable than the amount of money that you will give them. So that's how I shared the Fountain of Life to him. And after 3 days, he was quiet. So I sent him a message. How are you? How are you? So I told him that, how's the result? And he said, you know what, Day? He calls me Inday. I'm Inday in the family. Sa Bisaya, no? Inday. Sabi niya, alam mo, Inday, sabi niya ganon. This been a problem for so many years, right? I said, yeah, I can still remember that. And then he said, I'm amazed that after 3 days, he was just continually throwing up those things, those nasty things from his throat. And then he said to me, this is really amazing. And by the way, he's also he has got a high blood pressure and it's going down now. So it's really amazing. And all my siblings, almost all of them are already taking Fountain of Life. Kaya lang libre.
Anyways, for that, nakakatuwa. Yes.
Yeah, well, I prefer to give them that than helping them for their hospitalization, right? So that's it. So anyway, so let's go to the money-making opportunity. I really admire the opportunity that we have. It's really I don't know. Thank you, Miss Marie, for telling me you're from the Philippines. Good afternoon. Good evening po. Anyways, so yung opportunity natin dito is really amazing because we cut from the bottom up to the highest, or from the masses up to those that are elite, right? So let's start with let's start by me introducing to you the 3 methods of involvement, which is the VIP shopper. So as a VIP shopper, you are given this 24/7 Royal Concierge service, which you can ask from your sponsor or whoever that invited you. You can use the apps to enroll, however you do that. That's VIP shopper is actually an opportunity for you to avail of the benefits of having a 10% discount on your purchases when you consecutively buy $75 per month for 3 months, and on the 4th month you get that. You can also choose to have choose any products, any amounts that you want. So for example, you choose $100, you also get these Opulence points, which is really amazing. I'll tell you more about that later on. So when you spend $100, you get 2,000 Opulence points, and then when you spend 250, you get 6,000 Opulence points. But when you spend 500, you get 50. So that 15 Opulence points is equivalent to $150. So those are not given to you just for points alone. It has a money value. So that would be, I will explain further on later on. Further on and later on, right? Anyway, so as I mentioned already, that you get a 10% discount, but at the same time, you can do business by being a VIP shopper, by sharing, helping the sponsor, the person that sponsored you. You help him by sharing the business or sharing the opportunity to other people, and let them do the shopping. So every time your family and friends are doing their shopping, you get a rebate of 10% from the amount they had shopped. So it's really like, this is actually, to me, in all the experiences that I have in this business, my VIP shoppers are really the most loved people in the business, because they're the ones that brings the volume to me. So, and it just continues per month after month after month. So even just today, I have 4 bottles ready to be picked up today. That's the last 4 bottles for today. Anyways, so that's one. It's very amazing, because I mentioned that even if you're not interested with a big business, you can start up as a customer. As a customer, you get the business as well. So that's it. So let's go to the number 2 slide, which is the Smart Buy. Now, the Smart Buy, I mentioned a while ago that you get an additional, she gets a 10% discount if you're a VIP shopper. Here, it's also important in our business. Why? Because the Smart Buy actually is the smartest way to shop. You just set it and forget it. It's automated monthly shipping of your products, of whatever your choice are. And also, it's like a layaway. Say, for example, you wanted a certain product, and the cost is like 450, then you just save on that, right? That's how you do the Smart Buy. But we have 3 choices of doing the Smart Buy. You have the 150, the 75, and the 35. So whatever you choose, it's all it's called the Smart Buy. So you just accumulate the amount that you save. You save up for that item, and then buy it when you want it. When you want it, and wherever you are in the world, that will be delivered as well. So because of that, this Smart Buy, you can actually buy the shopping credit. That's another thing, and that I will discuss. That would be discussed on the prosperity call. But for now, I'll just give you a snippet of what is monthly Smart Buy. It's actually, to me, it's actually the blood that carries the oxygen to your business. Without the Smart Buy, there's a lot of benefits that you will miss out. So mark this one. Smart Buy is really, really important. And if you have questions about that, you can ask your upline. You can ask us or anybody in the business, And you can also attend during the prosperity. So the second way of becoming enjoying in this business is become a retailer. Now, this actually a big opportunity as well for those who are like just wanted to retail, but they wanted more income than the VIP shopper, so they can decide to be a retailer. And with that, you get 20% discount on the items that you buy, and you get 2 bottles of Fountain of Life for the retailer. And when you buy 150 Canadian dollars, I forgot to mention a while ago that we are dealing with Canadian dollars. So 150 Canadian dollars, on the 4th month of doing the 150, you get an additional 10% discount. Now, what else is included in the business? You actually get that full website shopping cart wherein you can actually do business all over the world. And at the same time, you are given 10,000 Opulence points added on your business, right? So you can do the business via trade shows, you can do the home parties. Actually, we have this wonderful program wherein we can do virtual parties with people around the world. You can do one-on-one, you can do the group. So everything is provided for us, all the technologies, all the ways to do the business were actually given to us by our CEO and the corporate team. They provided us every aspects of that. So it's just important that because of the pandemic, it's very important for us to really embrace the idea of doing the business via virtual, because like us here in the UK, we're already on the third wave, we're already on full lockdown again since last night, and so it's really impossible for us to go around and do our business. But at the same time, during the pandemic, I really, as Rico has said, I've never been out to sell products, right? I just do it online. And that's why I just go out to post the product or they will pick it up from me. That's how the business is done. So how much would that be? Dami ko sinabi. Anyway, how much would be the involvement in here? That's 12,025 in pesos or 325 in Canadian dollars. So that's when you enroll in this, that's already the startup for you to do the retailing, and you can do the business again worldwide. So that's it. So the third way of becoming involved in this business is to become a brand partner, and we have two brand partners, which are the lifestyle promoter and the lifestyle advisor. So to be a brand partner, you get full website, shopping cart, you can ship worldwide. This is a low-cost start in minutes business, no inventory necessary, minimal overhead cost, and this is also the first step to recognitions and rewards. So that's how when you become a partner, you've got more benefits and rewards laid down before you when you do the business. So the first way of becoming a brand partner is the lifestyle promoter. Now, as a lifestyle promoter, in this package, you buy this shop, right? You get the shop, the lifestyle promoter shop. So included in your shop is one tube of the microsilver toothpaste and the devotion package, plus 2 bottles of Fountain of Life, plus 127 Canadian dollars, which you can buy any products of your choice. And in this, you get 25% discount on all the products that you buy each and every month, right? But there's another benefit. When you do the smart buy of 150 each and every month, you get an additional 10% on the fourth month by doing the smart buy. So what else is included in the package? You still have $100 bonus credit, which you will be using as well to buy your toothpaste or your Fountain of Life or whatever products, even fashion. You can use that money. That's a bonus. That's an additional bonus for you because you joined as a lifestyle advisor. Lifestyle promoter. Now, in the Philippines, you actually get there double the Opulence points. So instead of you getting 30,000, you get 60,000 Opulence points, which I will be sharing to you later on. What is that for? Right? I mentioned it as a money value, but I will show you where will you gonna be spending that. So again, this is a business that you can do online. This is really like, to me, this is an idea that was actually conceived in the past, but has really manifested during the pandemic. Did you get that? The idea of doing the online business is already there, but when the pandemic came in, it's really thriving. So we've got the edge on that. So you can do the business worldwide. You can sell anywhere in the world. And the involvement here is only 29,230 pesos or 790 Canadian dollars. So what is the total amount of the products that you get in retail value? That's 49,800. That means you had already saved 20,500 pesos. And look at that. You start at 29,230. The products that you get is 49,800. So you get a savings of 20,500. That means that your business is free, right? It's free. So who would start a business that you don't pay for it, right? To me, if this will be presented to me again, I really grab and join again. That's how I view that every time I share to my friends. So the next way of becoming a brand partner is to become a lifestyle advisor. Now, this is a bigger package, and we call this actually the elite package. And this is a choice that when you want your business, when you want to go big in your business, you can start up in this package. Ano bing kasama dyan? Where you have two tubes of microsilver toothpaste and the complete set of the Totally package, which are 5 items, right? And then you have 6 bottles of Fountain of Life, and you get a 675 shopping credits, which you can buy, again, any products of your choice. So in this package, you have actually the freedom as well, like the rest of the promoter and the lifestyle advisor. You have the freedom to choose whatever products you want to add on your package. And this time, you got a higher discount. It's already 30%. And when you do the 10% discount, 10, when you do the 150 smart buy each and every month for 3 months, then you get a 10% additional discount on the 4th month. So that's why it's very important to do the smart buy, because the first benefit is the additional discount, right? That if you remember what I said a while ago, you get an additional 10%. And this is why I am emphasizing here on the lifestyle advisor that when you do the smart buy each and every month or for 3 months, on the 4th month, it's additional 10% discount. So now, what else is included? When you start up today, you get an additional 400 Canadian dollars as bonus credit. And then in the Philippines, you get a double points for Opulence points. For instead of 47,000, you get 94,000 Opulence points. And when you do this business, you do it online. You have your shopping cart, you've got your website, you can do, sorry. I happened to click on it, so I just go back. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. Now you can do the business worldwide. As I always mention, the world is our oysters. In spite of the pandemic, we're not bounded by distance, because we can sell anywhere in the world. And you guys had already proven that. I had proven that. And we just have to encourage our partners to really embrace this opportunity. This is a stay-at-home opportunity, which is very, very important for us now. So when you do, when you avail of the lifestyle advisor package, now, this is also a package that will maximize your monthly earning potential. This is a package that will increase your buying power. And this is, again, the first step to benefits and rewards. So 118,200 pesos is the amount of the products that you get, right? But you will only pay today 70,115 pesos or 1,895 Canadian dollars. So that means you save 48,000 pesos just by buying this lifestyle advisor shop. So it's amazing, because when you do the pencil pushing, that's actually tells you that your business is totally free. So how would you like that? It's very good, right? It's very good to start up a business that you don't pay on your website, which is 100. Why? You all know how beautiful how amazing our website is. So I don't want to explain that further on, but I'll proceed to the ways to earn. So this time we've got the compensation plan, right? So our compensation plan, which I am introducing for you today, is a record-setting infinity compensation plan that pays 8.5% on both teams to all sales to infinity. You can earn 60,000 Canadian dollars a week in residual income, or 3.120 million Canadian dollar a year. So imagine that kind of income, right? So there are 12 ways to earn with this business. So I'll introduce to you the first stream of income in this company, which is the retail profit. Now, retail profit is simply said income from your retailing, right? Like what I had said about a while ago, at 2 o'clock this afternoon, 4 bottles will be picked up. So that means I get the 37% retail profit from that. Simple, 37% retail profit from that. Now, on all your personal sale, on all your VIP shoppers purchases. So because those are my VIP shoppers, that's why I get 37%. right? Okay, so for example, I have an illustration here. When you have one VIP shopper and he or she buys 5 items on your shop, so imagine if you earn 20 Canadian dollars each item, that means you get 100 Canadian dollars income, which is equivalent to 3,700 pesos in the Philippines, right? So what about if you have 2 VIP shoppers on the next month by you joining in this business and they're buying 5 items each, that's 10. So that means you get 2,200 Canadian dollars because each item you have a potential income of 20 Canadian dollars. So that means that's already 7,400. Not bad for a business that you are staying at home and yet you're earning this amount. So I'm actually painting this picture on in my mind when I first joined here. I was counting my VIP shopper, and now I've reached this point where I have already over 40 VIP shoppers. And imagine if all of them will be buying 5 items each and every month, and I've got 200 item partner 200, sorry, 200 items bought from my shop. That will give me an income of 4,000 Canadian dollars, which is equivalent to 148,000 pesos in the Philippines. So it's very important to build up your VIP shoppers. Now I'm highlighting that because that's what I had experienced. Build up your VIP shoppers because that's where the money also flows. So I will just discuss that further on if we have during the prosperity, give it the chance. Okay, so how do you do the business? How do you earn on retail profits? You earn through direct sales, person to person. They call it belly to belly, and that's very impossible for us now, especially here in the UK. But we embrace the selling through the e-commerce platform which the company has provided us. So it's very easy to avail of the retail profits, direct selling, as some people would call it. Okay, so the second way of earning in this company is the wholesale profit. And now this is the one that wherein you invite partners into the business. Meron ka nang dinadala, ini-invite na, and then they're interested to do the business as well. So when you are an LA and you sponsor a retailer to join into your business, and he buys the package of a retailer, or he enrolls, he gets the retailership, you get 25 Canadian dollars. When he choose the lifestyle promoter, you get 100 Canadian dollars by that. And if he choose the lifestyle advisor, that's 250 Canadian dollars when they launch their business with you. So that is your personal sponsored people. We call it here the wholesale profit. So an illustration here is given to us. I always say the world is our oyster because nobody can stop us to sponsor people from around the world. And can you imagine if in a week or in a month, you're able to sponsor 4 people and all of them joined as lifestyle advisor, which is actually our target package when we join in this business, because that's where we maximize our income, we maximize our discount. So when they join as a lifestyle advisor, imagine if you have 4 partners that you invited, say, for example, one from Spain, one from Netherlands, one from the USA, and one from the UK. And by that, you get 1,000 Canadian dollars because you're earning 250 Canadian dollars each and every package that they get, right? So it's really amazing. Is that achievable? Yes, very much. Okay, so let's go to the third way of earning in this company, which is the lifelong residual income. This is actually very, very important to us. When we join the business, what is in your mind? What is on your thoughts? That how do you go into to forward this business? To me, I consider this is already my how they call that, residual income. This will be where my income, that will sustain my needs when I grow older, because we have this provision of enjoying the lifestyle residual income, that is provided to us. But how is it done? That's the question. How does the lifelong residual does? How is it? How do you do that? So this is very simple because we have this concept of binary. So for example, this is me, and I bring one person, I put him on the left, and I brought another person, and I bring her on the right. So that means I had already activated my binary tree. So this is a simple concept, but very, very lucrative, very lucrative, because this is a people helping people business. You cannot do the business alone. When you wanted to do the lifelong residual income, you have to bring two people. So that is the minimum number of people that you bring into the business, two people. Okay, so you bring one on the left, one on the right, and then these people, you have to train them so that they can also bring their two people. This is how simple this business is to be done. If we only embrace that kind of concept, we will all be successful in this business. But of course, I understand there's no perfect duplication, right? But what I am trying to highlight to you, this lifelong residual income pays to infinity. Imagine if you have a team and they're already on the 100 level, still the people under them, you still get the income from it. You still get the CV from it, which is our commissionable volume. Now, we have an illustration here wherein our CVs are being collected, being week after week after week. So on that particular week, if you have 5,400 CV on your left and on your right, so we have requirements for that. We have actually the 1/3, 2/3, 2/3, 1/3, 1/2, 1/2. So whatever the reading of the computer is, so long as you have 5,400, and that qualifies you to become to get this amazing 400 Canadian dollars income on that particular week. How much is that? That's actually 7% of the CV value that is given to you. So what about if on that particular week you only have 3,600 CV? So that means the company will pay you 6.1%, which is 220 Canadian dollars on that particular week. So for example, you only have 1,800 CV. So that means that's 5.5%. That's around 100 Canadian dollars that is paid to you as your lifelong residual income on that particular week. So the least number of CV that the computer will read for you in order for you to be paid of your lifelong residual income is 900 CV. So that means you get 45 Canadian dollars on that particular week. So again, the computer will read all the CVs that is available. When you are paid 5,400 CV and you're given 5,000, when the computer reads 5,400 CV and you're paid 400 Canadian dollars, and there's still more CVs under you, under the 5,400, there's still the balance. That's what I meant. So the computer will pay you more. That means, is it possible to be paid more than once? Yes, it is, because as long as the computer reads, there's still that 1/3, 2/3, 1/2, 1/2, or 2/3, 1/3 that you will still be paid with that. Now, with that, in this lifelong residual income, I just wanted to highlight this because this is the most important thing. We pay to infinity, right? And again, there's no flash out so long as you are on your smart buy again. So that means that smart buy, as always highlighted, it is very, very important in our business. Now, there's no CV breakage. The balance of the CV that is available on that particular week will be forwarded on the following week. So how and where does the CV comes from? Okay, the CV comes from all your sales, orders, launches, shop upgrades, product sales, redemptions. Every time your team generates the 5,400 CV, on both teams you earn 400. Plus, you're given $30 for your convention pool and $30 for your marketing pool, and that is called the Power Cycle. Power Cycle pays you 460 Canadian dollars. Imagine that. So there's a preparation already. So you know what? I always admire the compensation plan that we have, because this actually is, like, that advanced thinking, the advanced thought of our CEO on what will happen in our business. So brilliant mind, brilliant mind. Anyways, So this is an illustration here wherein we can imagine the possibilities. If this happens to you in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years, well, however you do the business. So these things, these are the possibilities. So I will be presenting to you this. These are all the CVs that comes from all your sales that generates the commissionable volume. So that means, for example, you have already activated your both sides, and there are people buying the smart buy. There are people that are launching their businesses, the retailer, the promoter, and the lifestyle advisor, and you have the VIP shoppers. All of those, your activities will actually give you CVs. So now, for example, when you have partners and VIP shoppers, and you have 60 of them, and the total CV for that particular week is 5,400 CV, you get 400 Canadian dollars, 460 Canadian dollars, right? And that is 17,020 pesos in the Philippines. If after 5 years, you have 600 partners and VIP shoppers, because you cannot go wrong, because there's always like people will just, share, and that's where the duplication comes, right? So for example, you have 600 partners already, and shops that had launched in your business. So, and they bringing 54,000 CV on your team. So that means you already get 4,600 Canadian dollars, and that amounts to 170,000 pesos in the Philippines, right? That's a lot of money. Is that an income for a month? In here, it's an income for the week if you hit that. So imagine the advantage when you do the business with us. Okay. So what about if that will you get around 6,000 people? After 10 long years, you get 10,000 partners and VIP shoppers, and they're bringing 540 CV on that particular week. So that means you get already 46,000 Canadian dollars. And that's already 1.7 million. Is that possible? Yes, it is very possible, because the longer you stay, the deeper you go, the wider your group, your team. So this is why I love the binary compensation plan. I love how this is being presented to us, because it pays to infinity, right? No waste. So let's go to the next slide, please, Rico. And this is now the personal team bonus. As a lifestyle advisor, you get an extra income here, because you get 30% discount, right? But when you have retailers under you and they're buying items, right, they only the retailers have 20% discount, so there's a difference of 10%. So all those purchases that they do will go up to you. So for example, you have 10 personal shops that are retailers, and because there's a difference of 10%, and they're buying around $5,000 dollars per month, that means you as an LA, you get an extra 500 Canadian dollars on that particular month. So for example, you have 10 partners, direct partners, who are whom they launched the lifestyle promoter, and they're buying items from their shop. Then say for example that amounts to $5,000. So that means you've got a 5% rebates on that, or bonus on that, and that's 250 Canadian dollars. This is actually one thing that I was surprised, because when I had this, I was like, where did this came from? Because normally some companies, they just get it, it's straight to their pocket, but not in our company. The CEO gave that to us, and that's the reason why we call him a man with a golden heart, the CEO with a golden heart, because he gives those things, because you are the one that brought that person, so the difference should go to you. It's just amazing to know that we have that wonderful CEO that really thinks about the people that are working in the field. So now the number 5, which is the monthly global revenue sharing. This actually has attracted me so much, because when I started, I was like, what is this? I mean, that's the question that I was asking. What is this MGRS? And I thought it was hard to do, but it's not, because when you're an LA, the first step that you want to hit is to become an MGRS. How is that? There are requirements on that, but it's actually you can see it on your website. It's been updated, and you can easily see what are the things that are needed, what are still the volume that you need in order for you to avail of the monthly global revenue sharing. this actually is being celebrated each and every month. And you know, it's very exciting because we have that stars of the night. That's very amazing. You know, you become a star of the night when you you become a monthly global revenue sharing, and that actually is a very powerful motivation to a person. Like me, I was very much motivated to hit the monthly global revenue sharing, and that's why I just was just doing it month after month after month for 4 months, because I love it. I love it. It's very much, and you know what? Let me tell you this. When you're an LA and you become an MGRS qualifier, you are earning around, in total, from the launches and the VIP shoppers and the MGRS, that's around 600 Canadian dollars. So hit that. You know, when you're an LA here and it's your first time here, qualify for the monthly global revenue sharing, because the minimum that you get for the particular month, including the monthly global revenue sharing, is 600 Canadian dollars. Because as an LA, you get a lifestyle you're a lifestyle advisor, right? You get 1 share. But when you're already an LD1, you get 2 shares. So that's more. That's more than 600 that you get. And then if you are a lifestyle advisor, the lifestyle director 2, 3, and 4, you get 3 shares. So that's around 600, 750 to 900 monthly income when you qualify the monthly global revenue sharing, including the bonus that you get from the launches and the VIP shoppers. It's just a quick picture. That's why I'm just encouraging you to hit the MGRS. You know, it's very important, right? So number 6 now. Let's go to number 6, which is the Car Club qualifier. And again, let me tell you this. The CVs that was used on your MGRS, on your monthly global revenue sharing, is the same CV that is being used for you to qualify for the Opulence Car Club bonus. Imagine that. So what is this about? This is 6-tier car program, and that ranges from 500 to 4,000 per month. And if you qualify on the premium, the executive, so it varies, right? But again, there's a lot of people that had already qualified for this. At one point, there were 37 people that had qualified for the Car Club bonus. Imagine that in 1 month. And see how this helps a lot of people. Imagine you have those CVs from MGRS, and the same CVs are being used for the Opulence Car Club. You just add a little bit of it, and then you call it, here's another money. So if you are thinking of doing a business, and the business that will give you a lucrative income, a lucrative compensation, so this is it. You know, Opulence Global has really given a lot to us. You know, has really, you know, when I was thinking about this, sorry, I have to give you my thoughts about this, because what a brainchild, you know, what a brainchild that created this kind of compensation plan is really brilliant. Imagine these people are already enjoying their car prepaid by the company, right? All you need to do is just to qualify for that particular month, and you have no problem paying your car. That's how it is. And again, if you don't want the car, if you already have the car, well, you just have to get a shopping credit, and that's more than the amount that is supposed to be given to you. And that you would know more about that during the prosperity call. So the next slide here will bring us to the rank advancement incentives. This is also amazing because all of us, we wanted to join the cruise. So how to join the cruise? When you rank advanced to LB2, you're already qualified for the cruise. Hopefully, that will be possible in 2022 as what has been planned, because for this year, it looks like, not it, so it's terrible. We have a lot of, how do you call that, problems surrounding us. The pandemic has brought so much. But in spite of that, we still are looking forward to our cruise. When you become an LD2, cruise qualifier. When you become an LD3, you're a summit qualifier. LD4, up to the Royal Lifestyle Director. You actually, these things are waiting for you. Exotic vacation, first class travel, and private jet travel. Well, I have to change that. These things are waiting for us, not just you. I have to be watchful with what I am confessing, you know. So this is amazing because who would think, you know, that as early as LD2, you're already a cruise qualifier. I haven't had tried that in my previous, you know, when you qualify for the cruise, you have to be on top. You know, you're not a new, you know, you just build up your business. No, you have to be somebody up there for you to qualify the cruise. So that's amazing. And by the way, that's a 5-star, 6-star cruise. It's not an ordinary because we're opulent, right? So now let's go to the opulence points, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. You know what? The CV, the points that were given to you when you join, when you buy the package, you get the 60,000, the 94,000, the 10,000. Even you're a VIP shopper, you still get the opulence points. You can actually purchase that by using your points. You use the points to buy these luxurious items that are really great in quality. You know, it's the best of the best. Actually, all of us have, most of us have already our items with us. So it's, I know you're all excited with that, but you also accumulate points by doing your business. It's not only during when you qualify LA or for the VIP shopper or a promoter. No, it's not just like that. Every hassle, every hassle, you get the CVs. Every actions that you do to your business, you are given opulence points. Sorry, opulence points that will actually inspire you more. So, you know, when you launch an LA, when you qualify for MGRS, you've got those equivalents, right? Qualify for MGRS, that's 7,500 opulence points. When you launch an LA, 15,000. When you launch an LP, 6,000 points. When you launch a retailer, that's 2,250. When you buy and sell, like momentum package, imagine 30,000 opulence points. Imagine how much opulence points one would accumulate when he does the business for a year. We have an example. We have Miss Avelo Miranda. She has like 560, I don't know. Until now, I just cannot say that. It's more than 500,000 CV. And she just had the items. So we're excited to see the video of that. And you know what? Our products, it's actually at par with this really luxurious items like Louis Vuitton. We actually have items that are at par with Hermes. You know, our the Fairy Moche, that's actually at par with the Hermes. So we have the very items that are at par with Louis Vuitton, with Gucci, with Chanel, with Tiffany, and we have also those items, the posh items, which are at par with we know MK, Coach, you know, things like that. So we're not actually behind; we're actually advanced because you know what? In one of my research, I found out that one of the items that has won last 2013 as the bag of the year was actually the item that is being released by Gucci this year, 2020. Imagine, last year, 2020, while ours already won 2013. So how does how do you look at it? We're actually advanced. We're actually on the cutting edge. We're ahead of the game. That's how I would say it. So, okay, let's go to number 9, which is the other ways to earn. Number 9 is the fast start bonus, mentorship bonus, shopping spree, and organizational revenue sharing, which will be discussed. You know, this will be discussed during the prosperity. That's why I don't want to elaborate this for you so that we can go and listen to the prosperity call, which will be headed by our very own Rico Kilao. So these are the other 4 ways to earn. And by the way, it's very important for us to understand the compensation plan because that's how we do the business. We have to share. We cannot just depend on one person or a group of people to do the business for us. We have to learn. That's very, very important. It doesn't matter how you present it. If you need help, we would be of help. But it's very important for us to understand our compensation plan. Right? So, okay. Thank you very much for that. So, timing is everything. You know, there are 3 ways to earn. So you can do the business via multimedia links, the online presentation, the placement or flip chart. And by the way, The multimedia links is available on your website. You just have to copy paste. You just forward it to your prospects, get their emails. That's how the business done. You can bring the people on the online presentation like this one, and we will be in charge. But actually, I would encourage you guys to avail yourselves to help us in the presentation. It's very important for you to also come out of your comfort zone and help us with the presentation, because there will be more presentations in the coming months. I bet you that. So you can do the placement or flip charts. That's how you do the business. And by the way, we have the apps, right? So make use of it. Make use of it. Find ways how to make money by using the apps. That's how we do it. Everything has been provided. We have the virtual, the coffee, the lunch, virtual meetups, connections. That's very important. I was enjoying when I did that. It's actually very intimate. It's just like me presenting to one person beside me. The one-on-one that we call that. We can do that via virtual as well. So that's how we do our business. So timing is everything. Do I need to explain that further on? Timing is everything. Pandemic is the way to do our business, right? We're not happy about pandemic, but how we've done our business during the pandemic is actually, as I've always said, that spiffing. It's really spiffing, because it's amazing that I was able to reach out to a lot of people all over the world, which I don't do before. Oh my God. And by the way, use your Facebook account. Okay? If you are not using your Facebook account for your business, Facebook is using you. So make use of your Facebook. Okay, back to you, Rico, and thank you very much, guys.